May I start? So, a very good afternoon to my spectator teacher and my all dear friends. My name is Shaimin. I'm student of class 12, and as we know that today we are going to have a debate on the most important and the most controversial topic ever. That is the job versus business. Which one is better? Well, it is a never ending debate, but today I'll prove that business is far better than the job. Here we have so many reasons to prove it. First is about the lifestyle, about the skills, about the enjoyment of life. Here, many of my opponents were saying that to start a business, the very first thing which you need, that is the experience and knowledge which can be achieved by the job. I agree with this thing. You know what? To start a business, if you need some experience, so for that job is good. But if you want to settle your life, then job is not good. Really, really not good. For that, you must choose the business because business can be inherited as well. If your father is doing a business and if your brother want to do that, then you can do. Next generation can do that business. But on the other hand, if I'm talking about the job, suppose a person is an employee in a company, can his son also be an employee in that company? Of course not, because that much education he cannot get. So how can the job be inherited? It can never be inherited. So this was the most important and the first point, that why do I favor the business. And next thing is about the life as well. We all know that life is all about the risk. Here my opponents were shouting about the loss, profit, loss, that if you get lost, then of course you will go in depression. Ayan was saying depression, anxiety, suicide and all. So I want to say that life is all about the risk. In job also, your job is not secured. You know what, when industries were established in the country, when industrialization was going on, so many jobs were lost. So how can you say that job is not secured and business is also not secured? In everything there is a slight insecurity, in business as well, in job as well. So what do you want to say on it?
Nothing. So hello everyone, I am Rehan, and today, as we all know that, I am doing debate with my sister, whatever. So hello everyone, I am Rehan, and today, as we all know that, we are here for debating on a very essential topic, that is the job versus business. That which is better to do, job or business? So today I am favoring to the job because it's my thorough love. Let's start with some illogical people with logic. Let's start. First of all, as they all are mentioning about the advantages, as they all are mentioning about the merits, good things, business is this, business is that, whatever, you are nothing without business, whatever they are speaking. Today I would like to tell some dark facts about the business which will blow your mind, really. First of all, if I talk about the depression, anxiety, stress, mental illness, mental and the health issues, uptightness, these stuff, all things are here in the business. And yeah, if I just talk about the depression, you know what, according to WHO, what is WHO? World Health Organization, it is proved by that a businessman is 30% more depressed than a normal man. 30%. Yeah. And after that, if I talk about the ADHD, what is ADHD? Ask, what is ADHD?
I don't know.
No, ask.
I don't want to ask, sorry.
Oh, so she is asking me that what is ADHD? Please tell me, my brother. So ADHD means attention deficit hyperactive disorder. In this disorder, what happens? Suppose she is speaking, well, she keeps on speaking. Suppose she is speaking and I have to listen her. I have to pay attention on her. I have to focus on her. Yeah, I have to focus on her. But I won't. Why? Because I have ADHD. And after that, if I talk about the hyperactive disorder, you know what happens in the disorder? They do like this. Oh, yeah, it is really. I know that you all will take it for granted, but it's a real fact and it's a real truth. It's a alive truth. Okay, it happens. Now, what is the relation between ADHD and the business? No, I'm not mug. So after that, what is the relation? You know what? ADHD is found 29% extra. 29% in the businessman. 29%. And yeah, if we talk about the stress, according to the world data, 55% top best businessmen said that they are depressed. They are stressed. Why? Because of the business. Now you can speak, my sister.
So thank you so much. So here, as he mentioned about lots of the disorder, that, this, that, those, whatever he said, blah, blah. So he said, according to world data, 50%, 29%, they are extra stressed. Businessmen, Oh my god, from where did you get this data? I think your Google is wrong. So let's start with the world data again, which I really searched. It says that in a country, the businessmen are those person which invest or which pay the high tax in a country, or you can say that a country is run by most of the businessmen. If businessmen are not there in the country, then a country cannot run, a country cannot develop. Just take the example of America. We say that America is so developed and so powerful country. Why? Because many businessmen are there, and you know all the name. I think I don't need to know. I don't need to tell you, because you are a data person. You know about all the businessmen. You know about these disorders. You know about the world data. So you must know about this as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I would like to ask the full form, the definition of the businessman. Could you tell? If you have knowledge. Knowledge. No.
No. I will
No.
say. I will.
If you are
define properly. I will define properly.
if you're telling, so tell. Otherwise, I can tell to someone else.
Yeah, brother, of course. Can't I hold it in my hand? So yeah, he's asking about the businessman, that what is a, if you must have gotten wrong definition or other definition, then it's not my fault. What I really got, that what is a businessman? A businessman is that person who gives job to people, who does his own work, who is the own businessman, who is the...
She was mentioning about the jobs, that who gives the job, yeah, whatever. So according to our unprecedented Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi ji, he was mentioning about the pakodi seller, that a pakodi seller is also a businessman.
No.
Does a pakodi seller gives the
Look,
job? Did you take? A momo seller is also a businessman.
No, he's not.
Okay, according to you.
No,
According to the
no,
Modi,
did I
according
say-
to the Modi, according to the Modi,
Now
Modi
that
is
is
everything.
against you.
You know, now if I talk about the rupees, yeah, if you are thinking that I have 10 and 20 lakh rupees and I am rich, I am a businessman, it's your misconception. Okay,
I didn't say.
so I'm not saying to also you.
You're saying to me?
And yeah, in last, I just would like to say with the sad moment that if you want a stable life without ups and downs, if you want a stable life without ups and downs, without any risk, just you want to take the facilities, so it's the job is very good thing for you. And yeah, if you have really guts, so take the business and be a businessman.
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah, of course. Of course, he said as if you have guts, so you must choose the business. So it means you do not have courage. The people who are doing job, they are courageless. They do not have daring. They are not dared. So of course they will choose the job. They will not choose the business. As he was mentioning about the stress, disorders and all. So there I would like to say that of course a businessman's life is really so difficult. That's why he's that person who is the most important person in a country, like in America. And as he was saying to me that if you have 10 to 15 lakh, then you are a businessman. And about the pakodi seller, about the momo seller, you were saying, so they are self-employed. Neither they are doing job, nor they are a businessman. They are self-employed. So first get proper knowledge and then come here and then talk to me. And the next thing which I would like to say, that is about the life enjoyment as well. Just now I mentioned about the self-employed people, they cannot enjoy their life. Neither an employee nor self-employed people, because they cannot go on a long vacation, they cannot enjoy with their family and all. So that's what I wanted to say, and that's all how I proved that the businessman, how businesses are better than the job. Because they can live their life. I know that it's really so difficult to start a business or to be a businessman, but it's really so good as well. If I talk about the IPS officers, it is said that it's really so difficult to crack the UPSC exam, but they clear and then they become IES. So what will you say, that we should do just a temporary job? We should become IPS, IAS as well? Doesn't mean it is hard, so we will not do that. If you do not have courage, so please, I'm sorry, I can really not help you. Thank you so much for listening to me.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.